Hello, good evening. We're on live. Welcome, welcome. My name is Kerri Wade, and I am an Usui Reiki Master Teacher and a Karuna Reiki practitioner. And welcome to Reiki Live. Tonight I'm going to be sending out some free Reiki energy for everybody who's on, everybody who wishes to receive free Reiki. This is your chance. So, if I look like I'm really zenned out, let me tell you it's because I am zenned out. Good evening, good evening. Hi, William. Wow, I had such an amazing weekend. Just absolutely amazing. I started my Yoga Nidra training at Southwest Institute of Healing Arts. Hi, Kristen. And it was, wow, life-changing, just absolutely life-changing. I am so amazed how each step I take, each different class that I take or modality that I learn. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Shauna. Hi, Rami. It's like another piece of the puzzle. And my puzzle gets larger and more complete and more specific as I go. So it's really amazing. Hi, Angie. How are you? So did everybody get to look at that moon last night? Did you get to see any of that eclipse and that red moon that we had? Wow. I went out about 9:30 or so Arizona time, Mountain Standard Time, and looked at it, and it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. I mean, I had tears in my eyes. I was like so overwhelmed by how beautiful and perfect the moon looked. And especially coming off this incredible weekend of Yoga Nidra, I was just overcome with gratitude. Gratitude. We live in an amazing earth, right? It's so beautiful. There's so many things to be thankful for. So anyway, was a very powerful moon too last night, right? I felt it energetically. Great time for releasing. And you know, these energies will be around for at least another day. Usually it's 2 days before, 2 days after. Hi, Charlene. Welcome. Thank you. Yes, welcome to Monday. Woo! It's one of my favorite days of the week anymore, you know, because I get to do these now. Now it's even better because I do my Reiki Live on Mondays. So anyway, yeah, we live in a very amazing world, a very amazing galaxy, I must say. And I was just really overcome with gratitude last night, really, seriously. So this Yoga Nidra class, I just want to talk about this for a minute. If you've ever done Yoga Nidra, let me know on here, okay? If you're familiar with it, if you've done it, if you practice it, or if you teach it, facilitate it. It's just amazing. And the author of this book, which is called Yoga Nidra, The Art of Transformational Sleep, was written by a woman named Kamini. I'm sorry, I got that wrong. I knew that wasn't right. I had my emphasis on the wrong syllable there. Kamini Desai. And it's actually her father that created this particular method of Yoga Nidra that I am studying. And Kamini was our instructor this weekend. I mean, that's a huge blessing in itself. She's amazing. She is absolutely amazing. And I was so inspired from the moment I sat my ass down until the moment I left on Sunday night. Just amazing. But if you don't know about Yoga Nidra, I'm just going to read a couple of paragraphs here from her introduction in her book. Yoga Nidra is the least known and most underappreciated practices of yoga, yet its potential reach is immense. In our modern society, many of us are accustomed to doing more to get more. Even when we want to relax, we ask, how do I do that? Anybody ever ask this? Relaxation doesn't happen by doing anything. It doesn't happen by doing more. Yet this is how most of us go about it. Yoga Nidra is not about doing more, it is about doing less. Yoga Nidra is about releasing the struggling and striving to get somewhere. It is the art and practice of doing nothing to arrive exactly where you want to be. It is like floating. Floating is not something you do. It is something that happens in the absence of doing. It is an experience of being held, being carried, but it can only happen when you stop struggling to keep yourself upright. Stop doing and floating happens. Stop efforting and sleep happens. When you let go of any doing, everything gets done. This concept is so foreign to the Western mind, we can hardly fathom it. So what if there was a way we could experience being carried by the waters of life? A way to feel held and supported in the midst of life rather than struggling to keep our head above water. This is exactly what Yoga Nidra is designed to do. Through the practice of Yoga Nidra, you learn to relax as deeply as in sleep while awake. Yogis state that 45 minutes of Yoga Nidra is as restorative as 3 hours of sleep, and I can attest to that. The body needs to let go. It needs to rest. It needs to have profound experiences of non-doing so it can regenerate itself. Without this, the body begins to tire. Like a car, it needs maintenance and repair. Keep it in overdrive and it will eventually burn out. So some of the benefits of Yoga Nidra quickly are just relaxation, restoration, physical health, and stress management. It helps you sleep better, neutralize excess stress, and restore profound peace, relaxation, and rejuvenation of the body. Yoga Nidra takes you to brainwave states where the organs and systems of the body are nourished and regenerated. Yoga Nidra slows the rate at which you age, hey, hello, and keeps you looking younger longer. We all like that. Also, Yoga Nidra can help with healthy relationship to thoughts. Stressful thought patterns influence our health and quality of life. Yoga Nidra allows us to relate differently to our thoughts and redirect the thought patterns of worry, anxiety, and fear that affect our ability to enjoy life, our loved ones, and ultimately our health. Detoxification and integration of incomplete experiences. So it allows us to resolve and release incomplete, unprocessed emotions and experiences that came but never left. Have any old stuff you're holding on to? Sometimes we hold on to overwhelming events that we can't process and we shut down. As a result, these experiences remain stuck and never fully move through us. Yoga Nidra takes us into deep states where we can let go of them. The brakes that normally hold these unfinished experiences in place are lifted, and we begin to rid ourselves of the undigested past. The experiences leave us without ever having to know what they were or where they came from. All we have to do is breathe, relax, and let it happen. And it also allows us to experience our true nature. What is that? Spirit. We are spirit. We are spirit incarnate. We are spiritual beings having a human experience, right? So Yoga Nidra is it's a meditation technique. It's a very deep meditation. It's done lying flat down on your back and remaining absolutely still through the process. Now that may sound like it's hard to do, but trust me, it's not. As soon as you start getting lulled by the voice, it's like everything just relaxes. Sort of like Reiki, actually. They both work on the energy systems in the body. Okay, and so they're very, very closely related and work beautifully together. And it actually was first born as a meditation practice over 1,000 years ago. This is nothing new. It's amazing. So Yoga Nidra, if you want to know more information about it, please let me know. And one of these days I'll be adding that modality to my sessions. I'll probably, once I am ready to start doing some sessions, typically what I do when I roll out something new is I will do like the first 10 or 12 of them at a deeply discounted price. That lets me get into my flow and to kind of fine-tune my process, and it's a great benefit for my client as well. So anyway, if you want more information about that, let me know. But this is my beginning treks into this. Now, I've been going to Yoga Nidra for a couple of years, going to the sessions and doing group sessions. And it's amazing. And so to be able to learn the backstory of it all is so wonderful. So anyway, a little bit about that. So tonight we're going to be doing some Reiki. What is Reiki? Does everybody know what Reiki is? Some of you are brand new here. Hi, Linda. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Nicholas. Oh, I love to see all of you guys on here. Reiki is a healing modality that is based on energetic principles. And it can heal on all levels, mind, body, and spirit. It can also greatly reduce anxiety, fear. It helps relieve depression and pain and sleep issues. Reiki works with your body's energy system, because everything is energy. Everything is made up with energy. I love you too, Nicholas. And so basically, a Reiki practitioner receives a series of attunements from a Reiki master. And you can kind of think of it like, Reiki's a little bit, I think of it and try to explain it a little bit like it's kind of like like radio frequencies, right? You can't see them, but you know that they are there. And once attuned, it's like it's tuning me into a channel on those radio waves so that the energy flows through me and to you. And this is why it can be done distance. It does not have to be hands-on. In fact, it works equally well doing it distance. And so if you're not here in my area, which is in Chandler, Arizona, and you'd like to experience Reiki, I don't do, well, I do, but there we go. Didn't take long. But I do distance healing as well. I also work with animals. Animals respond beautifully to Reiki energy. Some of my favorite things to work with Reiki, grief, any kind of loss that somebody has had. Loss isn't always the death of a loved one. Hi, Kathy. I'm glad to see you here. It's not always the death of a loved one. Sometimes it's the ending of a relationship or a marriage. Sometimes it is the ending of a friendship. It can be ending of a job or a home, or perhaps a family member that has chosen to walk away and not be in contact anymore. We go through grief for a lot of different things. And Reiki, I believe, is beautiful with grief and also with trauma. If you've been through any kind of trauma in your life, Reiki can help support that process beautifully. And the Yoga Nidra will too. So anyway, those are just some things that you can use Reiki for. You can also use Reiki to manifest. So if you're trying to manifest a new relationship, a new job, a new car, whatever it may be, maybe a new education, a new life purpose, maybe you're just kind of feel like you're in limbo. There's something more you should be doing with your life, but you don't know what. Reiki can help you with that as well. Reiki works with your energy system in your body, and it brings you into balance. I work specifically with chakras as well when I'm doing Reiki, and bringing your chakras all into alignment with each other, which means that everything is flowing the way that it's supposed to, so that you don't have as many intense ups and downs, that sort of thing. So anyway, it's a beautiful modality, and what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to send it all out to you right now. Anybody who's on, if you'd like to set an intention to receive That is all you have to do. If you want to make a comment, share it, that's great. We all love to support each other. If you just want to give some hearts, just say, you know, I'm here, thank you. That's wonderful. If you know somebody who could use some Reiki healing, please feel free to share this out on your own page or any groups that you belong to. I really, really appreciate that. And last but not least, if you want to get in touch with me, either to schedule a session or to ask any questions, to schedule a free consultation, my website is kerriwade.com. So easy peasy, go on there, it's all on there, and you can always send me a private message on here as well. So I would invite you just to get into a place where you can be comfortable and quiet if possible. You don't have to be, but I think you kind of enjoy the experience a little bit more, right? And we're just going to start by taking a couple of nice deep breaths together as we begin to unwind and bring our energy level down. Taking a deep breath in and exhaling it with a sigh. Just letting go anything that might have happened today. Maybe something upset you. Maybe somebody hit one of your trigger buttons. Maybe you had a fantastic day and you just want more of it. Whatever your intention is. Just take some nice deep breaths and bring that to mind. If there's anywhere in your body that you are feeling any tension or stress, I invite you just to breathe into that area. As you breathe in, fill that area with your breath. And every release of breath, just letting everything go. Anything you don't want to carry forward for one more minute. I am in my Reiki room. I've already cleared it with sage. I have already invited my guides and your guides and any beings of the light who wish to participate this evening to come forth and be part of this experience. Sometimes when you're receiving Reiki energy, you may experience colors or vibrations, sensations of hot or cold. Sometimes something will kind of flit through your mind, and you just know in your heart of hearts it's either something that you need to pay attention to or it's something that you need to release. So listen to your own intuition when you get these little hits. The Reiki energy I'm attuned to comes down through me, passes through me. It's not my energy. It's a universal life force energy. It's only passing through me and to you. It is smart energy. It goes where it's needed the most. I feel like our collective energy just dropped to a beautiful, peaceful, relaxed state. Like 4 octaves dropped. It was beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for being here. love, love, love to share Reiki. If you have someone in your life that you wish to have some Reiki, or that you wish to send some Reiki to, it's fine to put that in your intention. I always, in my intentions, let my guides know that I would like this energy to go to whoever is intending it, whoever wants it for themselves, or if they're asking for it for somebody else, that the higher self of that person will either accept it or reject it. It's not very often that a higher self will reject it. But if for some reason it's not for their best and highest good, it can happen. I don't send Reiki by force. Nobody's forced to have it. Any leftover energy, I ask that it just go up to the clouds and be distributed to whoever is in need and wishes to have it. Beautiful thing about Reiki is that it never does harm. Never harms. It is not affiliated or linked to any kind of religion. This is not a religion. Hands-on healing has been going on for centuries. All the great masters healed with their hands. Is it the same energy? I don't know. We won't know. Reiki was a lost art for many years, and it was rediscovered in the 1940s and was handed from master to practitioner, and still is. It's taught with a series of attunements and symbols, typically in 4 levels: 1, 2, master, or 3, and master teacher. I am also a Karuna Reiki practitioner. Karuna Reiki is one of those types of Reiki that often will come next after the master teacher level, if one so chooses. It's such a gentle modality. It's very much the energy of Kuan Yin and Mother Mary. And it heals on a level that does not bring so much trauma. Let's face it, sometimes healing isn't easy. Sometimes we have to go through a lot of gunk to get to the other side. And Karuna just is gentler. It's kinder. It's softer. It changed my life. Seriously, it took me to a whole different level. I've been doing Reiki since 2004. But Karuna, seriously, was a game changer for me. And if you're just joining us, Welcome. My name is Kerri Wade. I'm an Asui Reiki Master Teacher and a Karuna Reiki Practitioner, coming to you from Chandler, Arizona. My website is kerriwade.com. All kinds of information, my personal story, how I came to do this work. And of course you can schedule or look at different modalities on my site. I'm very transparent. Everything is right out there. You know, Reiki on full moons is just, it's pretty amazing. It just feels to me like the process of releasing is faster and kinder. It's not, sometimes releasing is so hard for us. It's like we don't want it, but we don't know who we are without it. And the full moon energy just kind of helps us give it up easier, maybe. I don't know what it is. I feel it though. Feeling heat in the crown. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, if you're feeling anything, please share it if you're comfortable doing so. I love to hear other people's experiences. Some people see visions. Some people see colors. Some people feel hot or cold or vibration. Or sometimes there's some pain involved as we release. It's a good thing. It's not bad. Remember, Reiki can do no harm. Sometimes when you go through some really intense releasing, you can get a little bit of what we call Reiki flu. It's just like when your body is detoxing. It just, you know, it's like sometimes you get a massage and you feel like kind of sick to your stomach afterwards. Some people actually vomit and get very, very ill after massages. It can happen with Reiki. I don't know anybody who's gotten really ill, but sometimes it's that nausea, and sometimes there's some purging that has to take place. Because Reiki is moving toxins from the body as well. Just drink lots of water afterwards. Rest. Highly recommend Epsom salt baths. They will help to reground you and to clear you. We're getting to the end of our time. Let's just take a couple more minutes of Reiki. And I'm going to pull a message for us all from Spirit tonight. From the Postcards from Spirit Cards by Colette Baron Reed. Beautiful messages from Spirit. again, if you would like to schedule a session, either hands-on or distance, kerriwade.com is my website. Everything is on there. You're also welcome to reach out to me by personal message, direct message on here. I'll try to answer those as quickly as possible. Got a lot of new people here tonight, so thank you so much for being here. Warm and tingly, so relaxed. Yeah. Thank you, guys. So these cards, hi Shelley. If you haven't seen these before, they're called Postcards from Spirit. It's a deck of oracle cards by Colette Baron Reed. And they have these beautiful messages from Spirit. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Thank you for being here. Good for you. Level 2, keep going. Don't stop. Keep going. We need more Reiki healers. If you're looking for a Reiki teacher, please reach out. If I'm not the right fit for you, or if you're not in my area, I'm happy to refer you to some really fantastic Reiki masters. Some people like learning in a group environment. Some would rather learn one-on-one. And so reach out if you're interested. We need more light workers, right? Can never be enough of us. You know what? I think this is the same card we had last week. Okay. Well, maybe I should read it. Probably Spirit wants to like really drill it into us, but let's find something new. This is beautiful. Okay. I remember this one. Dearest you, let us ask you, are you looking for happiness outside of yourself? I'm sorry. Are you looking for I'm making up my own words. Are you looking for happiness outside of your everyday moment-to-moment experience, thinking you will find happiness out there someday? So many go chasing a magic it out there, but it never could be found there. So we want to share a secret that shouldn't be a secret. You are pure joy. What made you is pure joy. And every time you wake up, and even when you sleep, you have joy waiting to be expressed inside you. Joy and happiness and fullness come from doing joy, being joy, and knowing it, cultivating it, and lighting it in your heart so you can share it. You must know this, so when the time comes, you will be fully free, and your joyful being and actions will turn you into a beacon of starlight. Look within and be joyful, even for tears and loss, for they mean you have lived, really lived. Jump into it all and love every minute. We all love you like crazy over here. Oh. Yeah, I have to share this because this reminds me of a story that the late Dr. Wayne Dyer would share about how he was in his living room and his lights went out and he dropped his keys on the floor. And so he's down in the dark and he's looking for his keys and he's patting all over. He can't find them. And he looks up and out the window he sees a bright street light. And so he thinks, oh, there's light out there. I'll go out there and I'll look for my keys. So he goes outside. He's down on the ground under the street lamp looking for his keys, patting around. His neighbor walks up and says, hey, Wayne, what are you doing? And Wayne says, well, I'm looking for my keys. I dropped them. So the neighbor's down on the ground and he's looking around for the keys. And they look and they can't find them. So So finally the neighbor says, well, Wayne, where exactly did you drop them? And he said, in my living room. Now this is so silly, but isn't that what we do? We are looking for answers outside ourselves all the time. You know, the next book we read, the next class we take, you know, the next person that we go to for whatever. And the answers are inside. It's right inside of us. And so that's where we have to connect. That's where we go to go to source, to learn our own answers. Which leads me right to the very next thing. How do you get in touch with that intuition? How do you start listening to those answers that you have within? Here's how. Right now, in about 24 minutes, Candace Parisi will be teaching the first of a series of classes that she is doing in her Facebook group called Intuition 101. And it's on the Traveling Intuitive group page, not the business page. And earlier today, I put a link here on my page for that group. So go join the group and tune in. She's going to be on at 8 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, 7 o'clock Pacific. And so go over to that page and get your hookup. She's amazing. She's an amazing teacher. She's an amazing psychic and intuitive. And the best to learn from, I'm telling you. So again, thank you so much for being here. I'm not going to rattle on anymore. Go enjoy your evening. Get some good learning. You got time to go make a cup of tea or get a glass of wine or whatever it is you want to do. And go potty and go watch Candace, okay? I love you guys, and I'll see you next Monday. Thank you again for being here. Invite your friends. Bye.